Mama Peter, good morning. Good morning, staff. Good morning, students. Good morning, first year students. How are you? So by Friday, you will now be official students of this school. Your names are still written in pencil. So after Friday, we will use ink to write your names. Is that okay? Let me take this opportunity to welcome you officially to Atorkor Technical Institute. Count yourself a lucky person because so many people were placed here and some couldn't get placement. If you watch, some still troop in asking for admission, but we have closed admissions. So count yourself lucky. Tell yourself that I'm lucky I'm in Atorkor Technical Institute. As has been said already by Sir Bernard, the school looks very portable, but despite that, we have what the big schools don't have. We have what the big schools don't have. We have the equipment, we have the teachers. Even though we are asking for more staff, we have them. Very dedicated staff who are ready to impact knowledge, who are ready to teach you the skills, if only you are prepared for it. As I said earlier, the school looks small. I'm sure some of you were expecting to come and see story buildings all over the place, a very big assembly hall, a very big dining hall. We are proud of the little that we have here. And I hope you are also proud now that you are soon going to be members of this institute. Be proud of it. Take very good care of whatever facility that you find. From the history, you have seen that people have sacrificed. They have sacrificed to bring up this project, and today you are enjoying it. We are supposed to take very good care of the facilities that we have around us. I will frown on any student if I find you mishandling a facility in the school year. If I see it, you will see me a different person, because we have to take very good care of them so that your younger sisters and brothers will also come and use it. Recently, they came to do some renovation works and repair works of some of the items that were donated by government through Planet One during the project. They came to work on them. And the man who came to service them told me that, Madam, you people are taking good care of your items. If you go to certain schools, you can't even trace one or two. I want this message to continue. First years, you are not to come and destroy anything. You came and met them, and you must go and leave them as you saw them, or you have as you came and met them. I hope it's clear. Now, every program in Atorkor Technical Institute is important. Every program in this school is important. Some of us have never heard of some of the programs, and you are placed by government. And when you come, you tell us, I didn't want this, and they put me there. Do you know why it happened that way? If you really believe in the works of God, sometimes you don't know why. You wanted a particular program and you were not placed there. But what do we see? Today, they are in my office. I want to change my program. I always ask, what do you know about that program that you have been given? Before I continue, I'm going to mention the programs that are run here. You've already been told there are 7. So I'm now going to give you the names of the programs. And when I meet you and you are in any of these, you decide to mention one of it, I won't be happy with you. We have fashion design technology. Have you heard it? Fashion design technology. Hospitality and catering management. You come and stand and tell me that you are doing what? Some will even say home economics. We don't do home economics here. One or two said they are doing home economics. We don't do home economics here. In the technical schools, we don't do home economics. So we have hospitality and catering management. We have welding fabrication technology. Then for your group, they have changed the IT to computer hard and software. Hardware and software. That is the name. The Bernard already told you about the changes in that particular department. Now that is where they have moved us to. Then we have textile decoration technology, building construction technology, and then finally we have electricals engineering technology. Is that okay? Yes. And it saddens my heart that every male student who got admission was moving to electrical department. I was forced to tell some of your parents that the electricals you have seen it is not about going to join YS. I told some of your parents, some of you happen to come to my office with your parents, and I told you, I said it's not about YS, going to join YS, because that is the mentality some of you have. I tell your parents, there is a lot of science and calculation in it. It is an engineering course. For that matter, those of you who didn't perform well in science and maths, I told your parents openly that we won't put you in the electrical department. If you want, go and rewrite and come next year. And a parent confessed to me that when he went to annual technical and tech, that was the same thing they told him. So you see, I wasn't out of place. Some of the things you think that it is just the way you see it. Please, my dear students, that is not how it is. Some have also told their parents that they said after orientation, we can change our programs. I don't know who told you that. They said after orientation, we can change our programs. Don't forget, we'll be writing our exams very soon. 14th February, you are going to start your final, your end of semester exam. And today is what? 5th. Today is 5th. And you want to now change a program. You want to move from electrical department to BCT. How are you going to write that exam? I told some of you, we are compiling the list of the various departments. You can find out from your seniors. The day of the examination, you will be in a room writing, and when I check the list and you are not supposed to be in that room, I will move you from that room to where you are supposed to be to go on with the exam. Please take note of that. We will let you come and change things for us here. And I want to add again that you don't know why God has asked or put you there. We didn't choose programs for you. We didn't choose the programs for you. One are those days that you come to the school, some of the schools will conduct class exams or exercise before they put you in a particular department. Some of these departments, you chose them yourself. But because you have come here and you have found that, oh, my friend is in this department, I want to also go to that department. It is not done that way. Take note. Now, let me talk about male-dominated programs and female-dominated programs, the advantages and the disadvantages. My dear students, if you are a female and you venture into a male-dominated program, you have so many advantages. You have so many advantages. Take note. They are encouraging the females to go into the male-dominated programs. What are the male-dominated programs? Bernard mentioned, but I'll still mention them. We have electricals, BCT, building construction technology, welding fabrication. These are the male-dominated programs, and they encourage ladies to go in there. And some NGOs, their duty is just to go around looking for ladies who have done male-dominated programs, and they come in to support you. They support you, and at the end of it, your job is secured. The school I am coming from, there's a program there. We North, that is it. We as in WWE, North, we North. They are there sponsoring ladies, just ladies, into building construction, into electricals, and welding. They bring them to the school, they accommodate them, they give them allowances, then they are trained by the school. At the end of it, they give them equipment to start with. And before they finish that program, you come out with a project. You will get there and see ladies put up a structure and tiling it. It's always, and they invite, when it happens, let me say like they are passing out, they invite people to come and see. You go and admire so much. That is what they are looking for now. Stop running to, I want to do fashion. I want to do catering. I want to do fashion. Everybody, I want to do fashion. I want to do catering. You are leaving the male-dominated programs. I pray that one of these NGOs come here one of these days to look out for those doing the male-dominated program, the ladies doing the male-dominated programs, to support them. And that is where you start biting your fingers. This is what they have access to. Please go in for male-dominated programs. I want to take this opportunity to introduce a student to you. When the call was placed that she was placed in a grammar school. You know what I mean by grammar school? The secondary school. And she told her parents, no, I want to go to technical school. With her grade, everybody would have been rushing for grammar school. And he was placed in one of the best grammar schools. He said, I want to go to technical school. At this stage, when I heard it, I decided to talk to her. I said, what course do you want to do? And she said, fashion. I said, no. And I talked to her about the male-dominated programs and talked to the parents. They said they'll get back to me. I got a call, and this lady said she wants to do electricals. She's here. Come out. Patience. Come here. Come out and receive me. Are you feeling shy? And we will give her all the encouragement, all the support that she needs to go through that program. She's here. So those of you who got the chance to do the male-dominated program and say, I don't want it, I want to go and do fashion. I am not saying fashion and catering are not good programs. I'm talking about the ladies. I'll come to the men. So that is patience. Patience, go and sit down. That is for male-dominated programs where ladies venture into it. I know you have other people here who are into it. I just use patience as an example. Don't get discouraged. Now, if you go to the hotels, Madam is here to correct me if I am lying. If you are a male and you go there as a, you call them chefs, as a chef, if you are a male, you are two, male and female. The big hotels, they prefer the male. Madam, is it true or false? It's true. They prefer the male chefs, because they say the ladies will work for some time and we are asking for a maternity leave. Because when you are pregnant and give birth, you are supposed to be giving some number of months to go and take care of your baby. So some of these big hotels, they don't even want ladies. They prefer males to be their chefs. Apart from that, in the ship and whatnot, those big companies, they always, because you be on in the boat or in the ship, sometimes for months, and they prefer the males, not females. When they said, they asked how many students do we have, male students do we have doing catering? I heard no one. Was that the answer you gave? Yes. You mean this year there's no male student doing catering? Yes. Please think over it. My doors are opened. If you want to change, you will come and I'll change that program for you. If you want to move from a particular department to the catering department, I'm ready to do that for you. Don't sit and deceive yourself. I'm telling you that if you do female-dominated programs, if you are a male and you go into the female-dominated programs, you have more advantage than the ladies. If a lady is here and wants to move from fashion, catering, to BCT, to electricals, to welding, walk to my office and it will be done for you. Go to the magazines and see what is happening there now. You go and see women in overall spraying cars, doing body works on cars. And the men or the people who come there prefer their work because they say they take their time to do things. We wish we were given some sponsorship so that we could move students from schools to maybe a garage somewhere. And you go and see what the ladies are doing there. I'm talking of the females here and male-dominated programs. So that you have a second look at every time you want to toe this line. You want to toe this line. And parents will be helping them. She has already learned how to sew. If you have learned how to sew, it's not better to learn something new to add to that. And I'm coming to it. Please have a second thought about the way you are running from one department to another. I've told you the departments that if you want, come and I'll make changes for you. Apart from that, if you are placed in the department and you think that you don't want that program, I won't change it for you. I just mentioned that some come and say, I've already learned sewing, I've already done this. There was a guy in this school, and I know with time you see him. He did electricals in this school. But when you go to the textiles department and this guy is printing, he's printing fabric. Let me use cloth, this. They will say fabric. If you go and see the guy printing, one day I was forced to ask, I said, is this guy in the textiles department? They said no. So I got closer to him and asked, Samuel, did you learn textiles anywhere? He said, no, madam, I learned it in Atorkor. As you have come here, before you leave, you should have a second course that you have learned. Is that okay? Yes. If you didn't know how to lay blocks and they are having their practicals and you think that you are free, watch, and before you realize, you come out asking by the guidance of the teachers and the students. Before you realize, you come out and you'll be able to maybe put up a simple bathhouse in your house that if you have it, you don't need to go and look for people to come and do it for you. Other projects, other programs. I hope it's clear. As I have already said, we are not going to do changes in our programs. But I've mentioned some particular programs that if you want to change, the doors are widely open for you. Please open your ears widely and listen to every person who is coming out to talk to you, because very soon they will tell you about their programs in the various departments that some of you don't know about, and because you have come here, and sometimes our seniors will deceive us in the dormitory. This program is not good though. This program is like this and is like that. You have just put that in your head, and for that matter, when they go here, when you come and teachers are talking to you this way, you go to the other side. Please have a second thought about whatever. I want to wish you the best for this your 3 days orientation. You will learn new things. Whatever that will be bothering your mind, whatever confusion that is in your head, this is a time for you to ask all your questions when it's time for questions. Normally, don't just wait for them to talk and you want to gear your questions towards what they have said. If you have general questions, you can ask, so that whatever is what you are having thought or wondering in your mind, we will clear that for you. Thank you, and may God see us through.